Here we catch the inspection train running into Calgary, which is a staging yard on the layout. And this particular area is actually the first area that we've seen it. It's starting to show a bit of its age. And then up through trees into the staging yard. The tracks behind the locomotives lead into our helix, which climbs up to the second level of the layout. After passing through the staging yard of Calgary, we head out through Conaut Tunnel and onto the scenic section of the layout. Now, this is our representation. Conaut Tunnel, the tracks curve the opposite way in the real life, but for our model it suffices. The train heads around into a section which we're still very much just starting to build, and then into a section called Parker. Parker is named after a past president of the club who passed away many years ago, and this is actually one of the most fully scenic sections of the layout. The main line passes through effectively just a small halt, a couple of sidings to support unloading of equipment and oil to a nearby off layout Air Force base, and also passengers heading up to the mine, which you won't be able to see on this particular trip. We're now heading into the township of Fort McLeod. The township of Fort McLeod has a couple of large industries, as well as the hotel that you see just behind the locomotives. And the hotel services a ski resort and basically tourist lake behind this you see behind the station. The yard at Fort McLeod has quite a number of workings, and again it's one of our more scenic areas of the layout. Leaving Fort McLeod, we head out. The tracks behind the locos lead up to the coal mine of Sparwood, while in the foreground you can see one of the major industries, a large lumber yard. And finally we have a car ferry at the yard as well. Now we head into one of the more major features we have on the layout. And this is our bridge over Rocky Creek. The bridge is some 1.5 metres long. It's quite a magnificent bridge. And almost as soon as we head off the bridge, we're into a snow shed and into the mountains again. Leaving the mountains, we now head across Bow River and into our version of Morant's Curve. Now we head up from our scenery point of view, a new works where the track is being expanded. One line has been put in to improve grades and straighten up the line. The other line, of course, you can see the bridge is still being built. And the old track is crossing the trestle that you see behind the locomotives. We're heading up to McDonald Junction. And finally, we head into the current end of the line, a town called Eureka, past the ballast quarry, which is behind the tracks and leads down to the loader in front of the main line, and then into the township of Parker. And